All right, so welcome back, one of Niners, to my One of Nine podcast. I have here Andrew, my nephizzle,
Faux shizzle.
Faux Shizzle. Um, Introduce yourself a little bit to my viewers.
My name is Andrew. I'm Liz's nephew. Favorite nephew, probably.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For
I bet.
sure.
Just making sure.
Damn, that shit is strong. Shit hit me in the back of the throat.
Alright, pause.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if you watched my last episode. I had Michelle on here. She's from Miami. So I used that. I was like, pause. She's like, huh? What? Are we pausing? What are we doing? I was like, never mind. I was like, that was a New York thing. Never mind. I was like, just whatever. Just whatever. I'm not going to.
They don't use pause in Miami?
I don't think so. She
I
didn't know
feel
what that
like
meant.
Miami, so
Close to New York. Like,
yeah, we share a lot of the same.
but not the same
It's
lingo.
like Miami. It's like Miami's like South New York City.
Yeah, but not the same lingo.
There's a lot of New Yorkers out there though.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's because of the lifestyle. Like, like for example, people that live in New York that like that metropolitan city lifestyle,
Nightlife shit.
the nightlife stuff. But
Yeah.
you have two type of New Yorkers. You got the New Yorkers that actually like that type of environment, and that's why they moved to Miami, just like because it's cheaper than New York, I think, and you still get it the same. But then you have people from New York City that are like, all right, I'm gonna move to the Orlando side of Florida, because that was me. I was like, I'm not going down to Miami. Miami's like right now. Miami is expensive. I think, it's probably just as expensive.
Shit,
New York.
Orlando expensive too.
It's
Fuck.
getting there. I think you and I move here at the same time.
Nah, you got like
A
2
year.
years on me, 2 or 3 on me.
When I moved here, I was paying $1,300 for a 2-bedroom.
What year you moved here?
18.
Yeah, I moved 2020.
Before the pandemic or during?
At the end of it, I came at
So you about to be 3 years.
When was
here.
lockdown?
Lockdown started like in March. Well, here it started like in March.
Yeah, so I was here August. So I was
So for your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh damn. But that's crazy because when you say at the end of lockdown here, lockdown started like in March, and end of lockdown was like end of April.
Yeah, well, I meant end of like quarantine for New York. So like it was still it wasn't lockdown, like people were still like allowed to work and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of shit was still mostly closed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I didn't at that point. I think New York City was like the epicenter. Right?
Yeah, it was just like cuz nobody wanted to stay indoors, bro. Like
we outside.
Niggas brought the military to New York, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't want to go inside. That's crazy.
That's how they came out with the term "we outside." We outside, literally. No, but
shit.
Florida never shut down. Like never.
I feel like it didn't exist over here, and that's why I came down here low key. So I came down to like really be at Manny and Giselle's house.
Yeah.
I spent like a good month and a half with them. Fire, mad fun. But then I was like, damn, like I love it here. And I was like, yo, I'm about to deadass just go get my car and drive down.
I remember Manny helped you with the drive, right?
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
I remember. That's a ride or die right there.
Yeah, I paid for his flight and we drove down.
Manny's a ride or die. Have you seen that clip that's going around on the internet? Well, it's an old movie, but it's like Ben Affleck. He's asking the guy, he goes, I need to go somewhere. We're going to hurt a lot of people, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, you can't ask questions. And the guy who plays, I forgot what his name is. He plays Hawkeye in the Marvels. He just looks at him and he was like, which car are we taking?
That shit sound lit. I'm about to watch that tonight. What is that?
I think it's called like a Band of Brothers. I don't know, but it has...
Band of Brothers? I've seen that.
Is it Band of Brothers? Is it Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck is in Band of Brothers, but
but
it's
it's
not
not.
just two people. It's
Well,
not
no,
the
it's
guy
more than
from
them.
yeah. Band of Brothers is four niggas, and it wasn't Ben Affleck's plan. It was some other dude. It's a Spanish dude.
Oh no, but that the scene that I'm talking about, it's and it's like people do it like, oh, that one ride or die. He's like, we're gonna hurt a lot of people. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and you can't ask no questions. And then the camera pivots to the other guy, and he's just thinking about it. He's like, what car we taking? And I was just like, man, I need me one of those. Everybody else be like, okay, but who's going? Who else is going? Because I don't fuck with a lot of people. I can't be. Yeah, they start asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell them about yourself a little bit. What are your interests? Like, obviously, we already know what brought you down to Florida. What do you do? What are your aspirations in 5 years?
Word. I feel like I live and breathe basketball first and foremost.
Ooh, I got a
From
lot of stories for
a
you, man.
fucking
Because of my job, man.
watching ball all day. It don't even gotta be my favorite team, or even playing 2K, or even playing ball outside.
What's your favorite team?
Knicks.
You know they're gonna be here at the end of the month, right?
You got me with some ticks.
I don't know. I mean, I could probably. I could. You got to get yourself in. I could probably help you once you on the inside.
Word.
But yeah, keep going.
Um, what else? I'm a big animal lover, big
Oh,
dog lover.
that's how
Um,
he picks up all the girls.
nah. Yo, I remember when Bella was a puppy. I used to get so much fucking attention.
Hmm.
Like literally everyone would stop me to try to pet my
And
dog.
now they don't even want to look your way. They scared
Nah,
of your
yeah,
dog.
now you crossing the street if you see Bella walking with me. Completely avoiding me now. Damn.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you got a German Shepherd, homie.
She look like a beast, but she
Did she
friendly.
get bigger? Like
She just
wider?
like yeah, she muscular now. So
She's been so. You remember when you used to bring her over and she used to be so protective of Gigi?
she that was she loved Gigi.
You think she's
I
so?
feel like I feel like they know. Like they know
It's
like
a
what's a
kid.
kid, yeah, and like
Yeah,
this is a baby and you gotta be gentle with this one,
yeah. They know little people, little humans.
which
Uh,
is cool.
That's dope. That's dope. I got some questions for you lined up here. All right,
Let's
this is
get
a funny one. What's your pickup? What's your best pickup line?
I don't think I have a best pickup line.
So how do you pick chicks up? How do you pick a girl up?
It's always it's never a forced thing or a go get it thing with me. It's always been natural. Like it has to be in a certain environment. I've never been the type to catcall or some shit like that. Yeah,
Oh
I
my god, I
never
fucking hate that shit, bro.
or
Oh
like
my god, Spanish men love doing that shit.
yeah, I never been that type of dude. It gotta be natural
They
for
be like,
me.
"Mommy." Oh my god, my perfect response to that be like, "Yo, se te vació una goma." I go like, I
That
hate that
feels
shit.
like it's sounding in. It's like inviting a conversation though.
Oh, se te pichó una goma. Nah, I
Yeah,
be saying it with my restless bitch face. I be like, "Yo, go check that tie out. Got a slow leak." I'm the most undesirable girl when I don't want to be messed with. Like, just don't. There's just some days that you don't want to just like be bothered, and here come this dude. Like, in your mind, do you think that that's like okay?
man,
Nah,
work on some girls.
nah, nah, not on this one. What's your No, not that one. All right, I had a question here for you. I was like, okay, what's your deal breaker when it comes time to dating? Like, what's your one thing that you'd be like, oh my god, this girl's so cute, and it's like, but this and this and that.
Deal breaker. Uh, I feel like I got a lot of deal breakers. I'm picky as fuck.
Really?
Hell yeah, bro. Like,
Like for me, mine is smoking. Like you could be the cutest man on the face of this earth, and if you smoke cigarettes,
nah, yeah, that's immediate turn off facts. But like, that's one of the many.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
name three, Mr. Picky. Mr. I got more than
Um,
one.
so like hygiene is very important.
Oh, if she
Um,
pretty but she got grajo.
like yeah, like or like why your tongue so white? What's up with that?
Why can I see what you ate 2 days ago?
Like what's going on there, bro? Like you gotta brush the tongue too.
Oh,
Um,
why your tongue white? Damn, so you do
that
a
shit
whole
not
cavity
cute.
check on a girl?
Nah, but like it's something that you notice though.
Yeah,
And if you can't even like clean up, like it don't take that long to clean your tongue. Like it's a good
that's
little
true. 5 seconds.
5-10 seconds, bro. You whap whap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if other things had bristles on them, they'd be white. I mean, they wouldn't be white.
It'd be crystal clean,
It should
huh?
be clean them up. But, oh man. All right. Um, why your tongue white? How bad is your road rage? 1 to 10.
I I would say like a 5,
Like a 5.
like a
And what
5.
what pisses you off? Like
Slow
what?
bitches in the fast lane, or cutting me off to then slow down. Like keep that same energy you had to get in front of me, bro. Now keep going at that speed.
That
Because if you
sounds more.
cut me
That
off,
sounds
bro,
like a 7 to me. I don't know,
I'm just like, honestly, that's the thing though. So like in New York, I feel like the driving is they're more aggressive.
but they're
So like
faster
yeah, exactly. But
and they
like
know what they're doing.
everybody on go.
We all
You
we
feel
all
me?
doing death speed. We all fast and
Yeah.
furious.
Over here though, bro, like one, they don't like when you signal and you about to turn into their
They'll
lane.
speed up,
They'll
right?
speed up, bro.
Yeah.
They'll speed up and then go the same speed as you so that you can't get over it. Like,
That's
the
why.
fuck is you doing, bro?
That's why. Like, what pisses me off is that,
I'm just
like,
trying to get out.
when I'm trying to, when I'm trying to get out the merging lane, like, my shit is ending.
Yeah,
Like, you gonna let me run into gravel? Like, what's coming, and it's
yeah,
like I don't have any other outlets. Like, there's a car behind me. You're next to me, blocking me, and the lane next to you is available.
yeah.
I can't
Man,
slow
people
down.
people just assholes,
Like,
man.
I can't slow down. And then I feel like people here, when people don't signal, I don't blame them, but it pisses me off. I don't blame them because the minute you put that signal on, it creates a target for the person in that lane that you're
Oh
about to move
nah,
to.
yeah, facts. Cause you
They
see how
zoom.
like you could turn on red here everywhere.
Oh,
And so like when someone is about to turn on the same lane that you're turning from,
uh-huh.
like you could have been went, but you never signaled, so I didn't know that you was about to turn right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit blows mine, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, now I gotta wait for another fucking 20 cars because you ain't want to signal right.
Mm-hmm. That happens to me. Yeah. What pisses me off the most is that when if I'm all right, so here's my motto for driving. If I'm doing 110 degrees, if I'm doing 110 miles per hour and
Okay.
you go into the fast lane doing 65, expect me to be on your bumper. Like, I'm going to be so close to you that I could read your text messages from my car. That's how close I'm going to be. And it pisses me off because you had no business in this lane.
You know what's funny? I was like doing that one time, and I saw a sticker on the guy's rear bumper, and it said, "The closer you get, the slower I drive."
Asshole. That's a straight up
I was
Florida
like, yo,
shit.
what the fuck is wrong with people?
That's a straight up Florida shit. That's what irks me, man. And I'm like, yeah, in New York they probably got called, like, I think it was like the worst city for driving, but they know what they're doing. I feel like
I
they
feel like I see way more accidents here.
for
How about
sure.
you?
Oh, for sure. I do Uber Friday nights, Saturday nights, and then Sunday mornings. And Friday nights, Saturday nights is when I see the most reckless shit. And then I don't know what it is here. I I thank God, and God forbid I ever, I just don't even want to think about it, me having to deal with that situation. But I don't know what the protocol is when there is an accident. Because Sunday mornings, when I'm driving during the day, is when I see all the cars piled up like on the grass area with yellow tape around them, like,
Oh, you know what I can't stand here
and that's
too?
the mayhem of it all. What?
Bro, like in New York, if you get into an accident or some shit happens, you pull over to the side and the cops pull you over to the side. Here, they'll block off the whole fucking road. And now everybody got to
Yeah.
go all the way around. That
No,
is the dumbest shit
and then on
ever.
top of that, you have the
Look,
watchers
like it's a fucking
when
crime scene.
when they're passing the accident. Everybody's like this, and
I
it's
mean,
like go,
but then when you get there, you do the same shit.
like
You're like, let
go,
me see what's going
go,
on.
and then you go from go. That's you, and the person behind you is like go, because they want to look too.
That
Okay,
ass.
all right, that's it. Because if I keep asking questions, I'm like, ooh, these are good. Ooh, these are good. All right. You want to do half, and then you ask me some, I ask you some.
Sure.
All right. So the black ones are really spicy ones, spicy questions.
That's fine.
All right. So we're gonna leave the black ones in the middle, and then we're gonna split the pink ones up. All right. So I mean, I think this is gonna be like my 7th episode.
You're 7th.
Yeah, I'm really.
So is the 9th episode the last episode?
No, why? Why would it be the last episode?
It's
Now,
just
my
because.
dream is to. I already got my mom on here, and I know the funniest episode is gonna be if I ever get Chris here, and if I ever get my dad here.
Yeah, your dad would be a must watch.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like my dad is hilarious. Like he always answers a question with a question. I'd be like, Papi, when did you do this? Oh, what do you mean when I do this? When you do it? I'd be like, how you just gonna flip me with that question? Like I asked you. Ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Name one famous person you'd love to hang out with.
Oh, I already named one on my other episode. I'm gonna name another one. The one I named on the previous episode was Stephen Amell, which is the guy he plays Arrow.
Why?
One, because he hot.
Oh
Two,
boy.
no, but two is because I'm gonna make it quick because I already explained it on the other one. Pretty much he's like a full blown entrepreneur. Like he had huge success with the Arrow show on what is it, CW or whatever the it was,
Yeah.
and it was 10 years. So it was a whole franchise pretty much because all the other like the Flash, Supergirl, they all revolved around that character, and he lasted 10 years. But although he wasn't like a mainstream actor, like I feel like he had great success. Not only that, but he didn't stop there. Like he's on another show now. He has a wine company which is called Knocking Points, and it's not just one wine. Like he actually like let's say I want to do a collabo with you, like, and your favorite type of wine is Merlot. So we're gonna name a bottle after you, whatever you want to name it. So he gets all his like, and not only just his friends, like he'll get other famous people um to get wines, and he sells it on that website. And is like, let's say you want to taste Martha Stewart's champagne, so this is something that he created with his best friend, and he's just always like doing entrepreneur stuff. And the reason I would like to hang out with him is because like I would like to pick his brain, like what keeps him motivated, and just the fact that he's getting into all these things, and he's pretty much little by little he's building himself. But another person I would love to like hang out with, I would say Sandra Bullock. She's my favorite actress, and I feel like one, she's a good actress. Two, I feel like she's done so much. And as a woman, like like you've never seen her in any scandal. The way she carries herself, she's so respected, and she's just a boss ass bitch. Like I feel like I could learn a lot from her.
And she look good for her age.
That too. She's like
Crazy.
50, I think.
She might be more than that.
Yeah, but she's very pretty. But her and Melissa McCarthy are my favorite actresses, and they had a movie together. It's funny as hell, and she's
That's
also so versatile.
that's your favorite movie?
No, but yeah. Um, but yeah, that's that. And then the main reason I would like to hang out with like famous people like that is just to pick their brains on like how to grow business wise, like what mistakes they made or what advice they could give me, to to grow, just grow my brand and grow myself, and things like that. So,
True.
um,
I love to chill with Drake. I
Drake,
feel like Drake is a vibe. I wouldn't even ask for any tips or anything, bro. I'm just here to have fun. Like you got the bread, I'm here to enjoy.
I'm just here,
Let's
just
yeah, nigga. Let's
uh,
get lit, bro. Whatever you want to do,
Drake.
I'm with it, nigga.
I feel like
Pause, pause.
I feel like he's cheesy, but he's funny as hell too.
That nigga's funny, bro. He's funny. He's
I
very talented.
I think what makes him funny is that he doesn't care. Like people be trolling him, and he does not give two shits. Like he's the same old Drake.
It's like he reached that level where like
He's comfortable. Like he's so comfortable with himself.
yeah.
But yeah, okay. I got a spicy one for you, and it's it's
Starting
it's gonna
early.
be it's gonna be a pause moment.
I,
All right, so suck 10 dicks
no.
or suck one dick 10 times.
Yo. Nah, this is next. Can I do that?
Nope.
That's crazy, bro.
You gotta pick your poison.
Hell nah. Hell nah. I'd rather die.
What,
Like, you gonna have to kill me, bro.
what you want to get killed with the 10 dicks or the one dick?
Nah, I'd rather. Nah. Nah, pause, bro. Can we do a different
I
question?
told you it was gonna be a pause
that
moment.
shit was that question is not even. I don't like that one. You should delete that.
When did you lose your V card? He said delete that one. I'm gonna just toss it right back in the bunch.
Yeah, ask that shit to Mitch or something.
Nobody will ever know. I should have asked Mitch that one.
When did I lose my V card?
Mitch would have been like, "Hey, yo."
I was sophomore or junior. It's either sophomore summer or junior summer.
So 14, 15?
15 or 16.
15, 16?
Yeah.
I think for a guy, that's a normal.
Yeah, and it was with a older girl.
Okay. Oh, went to a little nursing home and shit. Okay.
No, not that old.
Not that
She
old.
had like 2 years on me.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, me too. You could be a
I
part of
lied though, bruh. She was like, oh, oh, you're so experienced. Da da da. I was like, yeah, baby, for sure. Like, mad experienced on Pornhub.
What's that? That's like that. Didn't this dude have a song
J.
like that?
Cole.
Yeah.
And that nigga rapped my whole situation.
That he did that based on you.
It felt like it. It felt like he was there. Pause.
He's probably like, yo, he's talking about me.
That ass.
Oh man. All right, you go.
Since you want to be asking some spicy shit, let's see what we got over here. Oh, walk in on your parents or them walk in on you? This is a good one. Both tough.
I would rather walk in on them.
Why?
Cause like it's like first of all, you know my mom and you know my dad. Both of them. They would never let that shit go. Like never. And then I gotta be watched with judgmental eyes for the rest of my life. Like and they saw me butt ass naked. Like they're gonna see me butt naked.
So you get your cheeks clapped. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's really crazy.
That's like I don't think that's I think it's more different for a guy. Like if like a son and your parents walking on you.
Hell no, I'm not walking in on my mom. I'd rather her see me, bro. She seen me naked a million times. She could live through it one last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would be.
Your dad would probably be applauding you.
I'd be terrified if I ever seen my mom. That is gross. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. No. No, thank you. Something that automatically pisses you off.
Chewing with your mouth open. I shouldn't ever hear what the fuck you got going on in your mouth. Ever.
Yeah, you got a whole.
That shit is disgusting, bro.
I hate when it comes to eating, I hate the noise. That noise that like
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that.
Yeah, I chewing with your mouth open.
No, but like seeing it is one thing, but hearing it, like let's
Nah,
say
you see, seeing it doesn't really bother me.
hearing it,
It's hearing it. It sounds
yeah,
disgusting.
because like I don't have to be facing you for me to hear it. Like the other day, I had somebody in the Uber, and I don't know what they had going on back there, but all I heard was, and I was just like driving, and I just kept going like this. I was just like, yo,
Turned up the music.
I no, I lowered it, and I was just like,
Why you lower it?
because I'm like I really want him to hear himself. Like maybe he doesn't hear
Hell
himself,
no, that nigga don't care.
and it sounded like he was like sucking on a candy or something. Because sometimes I have like candies in the car, like for the passengers. It sounded like that, but I was like, nah, he's going in on that peppermint. Like there's no way that that's a peppermint.
Yeah, that
Like
shit ain't that good, bro.
it's not. It was the 99 cents pack one, so I know it's not that good. Like the flavor runs out as soon as the red lines go.
Oh, it's one of those. I fucks with those actually. Those are
Like
good.
as soon as the red lines go away, that's it. No more peppermint.
Make your breath smell good and all that.
Mm-hmm. For the girls that got the white tongue, you know. But oh, I all right. So this is our second time actually filming this podcast. The first time we had such good content because it was like so natural. Like
Yeah,
me and
it
Andrew
was
go way
so good,
back.
bro.
I actually met Andrew when he was
13.
like 13, 14. Yeah. So I met him at a late age. But as soon as I found out I had like a teenage nephew, I was like, oh, I'm bringing him to all my parties. And at that time, I was like 21. So I would bring him to all my house
You're
parties.
not that much older than me.
How old was I?
You was like 18.
18, 19? How old are you
How
now?
old are you?
I'm 5 years older than you. So I was like 18. Yeah, I was like 18.
Yeah.
So he was like 13. I was like 18. And um, I would bring him to all my house parties. He would get like, hands down, I don't care what he says now. That, oh, no, he got it. We taught him how to dance bachata. Like, he finessed his bachata with us. So, any girls out there that be like, oh my God, Andrew, he danced so fire. He danced. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. All my friends used to pull him off the couch, dance with him.
That niggas
So,
did not have time to rest their feet
nope.
ever, bro.
Oh, you want to rest your feet? Take your shoes off. Dance in socks. And yeah, and then it's been history ever since, and we go like way back, like way back. And
I used to pull up often too.
and that was a long ass train ride. He used to take the A train from Dykeman. I remember your mom used to
That
be
shit
like,
was literally second stop to like all the way to like the fifth stop on the
yeah,
other side.
it was like
Yours
second
is
to
like the
last.
fifth stop, right?
Yeah, there's like four more stops after my mom's. Yeah, so it would be like second to
And it's
last
the
stop.
longest train ride
It
in New
is
York.
20 used to get on at Dykeman,
Dykeman.
A train
207 it
Dykeman,
starts.
and then he would get off Beach 50, 50th. No, 50 was what's the street? 60.
It's your block.
Beach 60. He would get off at Beach 60 train station on the A line, and then he would get on at Dykeman. So like the second stop on the A train, all the way down to like the fifth to last. And his
Crazy.
mom used
2-hour ride
minimum, because if it was local, oof, muchacho.
You go through all of Manhattan,
Some of Brooklyn,
some of Brooklyn, the ghetto parts of Brooklyn,
and then
then a
Queens,
whole lot of Queens.
a whole lot of Queens. So you
It's
go,
crazy.
damn, yeah, all that for some bachata dancing, and
It wasn't really just for the parties though.
it was the hangout too. We used to have
Facts.
mad fun, and I think at
It was
that time
fun.
that was like probably the only place your mom would let you go. That was like
Yeah, at that age, yeah,
that was like not
that was the most
super
fun thing I
supervised.
could do
Yeah,
at that age.
and your mom would be like,
Facts.
"He gets on at this stop. He's getting on the train right now." Because I don't think you had a phone, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
had a
did.
phone.
And it was like, oh, but no, you had no service. That was the issue
On the
underground
A train, yeah.
because you underground for most of it.
Yep.
So it's boring
That
as
shit was
fuck.
trash.
Boring as fuck because you're underground for most of it, and then yeah, you would come up like maybe when it's like 6 stops left to go. Damn. But yeah,
Yeah, I was in the hood, bro.
yeah.
That
You
shit is
went from Spanish
crazy,
hood
bruh.
to the hood hood.
Like hood, bro.
Hood
Like
hood.
gunshots every night.
Hood
I was
hood.
there.
Yeah.
And wasn't the police station like right across the street?
One of the project buildings was on top of the police
God
station. Yep.
damn, they didn't give a
My
fuck.
mom still lived there too.
They didn't give a fuck, bro.
Nope. At all. At all. Um but yeah, those were the good old times. But yeah, we had such good content on that first one. Because it was just natural, no
Yeah, of
questions. We didn't have none of
everything.
this.
Yeah, facts.
And then
I
we
feel
had
like we was just both mentally prepared and ready
just
to go.
vibing
Yeah,
and then
facts.
we had some audio fucking difficulties. I was so pissed off. But yeah, I think one of the
They was on
questions.
vacation. Fucking
Yeah.
my phone.
Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Anyways, but yeah,
You had an episode with Maciel?
no, she didn't want to
Why
do
not?
it.
Why?
She didn't want to do it.
She over there was cracking jokes the whole time,
Yeah,
right? She funny, right?
she could have came and sat down on these fucking couches and cracked
I
jokes.
know you understand that too, Maciel. I saw
Yeah,
you
she
getting
does.
your
Yo,
English up.
she full blown, full blown. She just be
Yeah,
she's like Gigi with her Spanish though. Gigi,
I know she understand me.
she do. Yeah, Maciel. Talking to you, bitch. But one of the questions I asked you on that episode was it was a really good one. It was a brain, I would say a brain rambler. What about you is it that people misunderstand the most?
Damn, I don't remember how I answered that. Uh,
With the
I do
truth?
remember. I do remember that question. What do people misunderstand about me the most?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would. I think I said yeah that you probably think I'm shy, but I'm just quiet.
I think
Not the
that's the
same
truth.
thing.
Yeah,
Not the same thing.
there's no.
I am not scared to go up to anyone and speak. It's
Yeah,
very different. Never been my whole life.
I
Um,
think you're very
but I just
observative.
yeah, I'm definitely more of the observing type. But I I guess I'm just a man of few words.
Mhm. I can attest to that. Yeah, I would say you definitely quiet, but you do be having them moments where it's just like yep, I could definitely tell he's out of his shell. What?
Nah, I'm glad that you wasn't asking me this question, but I guess I could ask it to you. You ready?
No, not with the way you looked at that paper. You did a double take. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Nah, yeah, you ready, right? You wrote it down. This your
Maybe I don't
shit.
know.
This your shit. This your question.
All right,
All right, let's get it. Have you ever fucked the same sex?
no, I've
You thought
had
about it.
no. I've no, because there's more to that question.
No, there isn't. That's all of it.
Have you ever kissed
Oh
or
yeah, have you ever kissed
I've
slash fucked the same
yeah
sex?
I've kissed a girl.
Every girl. That's whatever.
I'm trying to say I'm basic.
Every girl has kissed a girl, bro.
No, I never fucked no girl. Technically, two girls cannot fuck.
Well fucking for girls is different. Like it's a lot of
Scissoring?
oral sex and
No, I could get that from a
fingering.
guy. I get that from a guy.
Well, dildo.
I get the real thing from a guy. Why would I get plastic?
Yeah, I don't know. They
No.
get to choose the size.
So can I. Get a different man.
You just still don't get to choose though.
Yeah? No. No. But there was
Exactly.
a question you asked me. What was it? What the fuck was the question?
I got a question for you right now.
Alright, go ahead. Shoot.
Is a micro dick a deal breaker?
How micro?
I don't even know what's considered micro dick.
How little? How little is a micro dick to you?
I guess 3 inches or worse.
Hard or soft?
Erect.
3 inches erect? That's like that big. Uh, I'll be honest. I'll answer the extreme. I don't think a big dick is necessary. A big dick is not necessary. Because there's this like the same way each male has a different size, girth, so does a girl. A girl's cavity is not the same, you know, everywhere. Like every girl does not have the same cavity. Every girl does not have the same G spot. Every girl
Yeah.
does every girl does not have the same um feel down there. So like if my G spot is all the way next to my lungs, I'm gonna need a big one. Even if it hurts me, or even if the dude turns me into a fucking shish kebab. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if like my spot is like close to the outer layer of my, my hoo ha,
uh,
then I'm not gonna need a horse dick. So,
fair points.
huh?
I said fair points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every girl is different. So like you can have a big dick and you find a girl that's like it hurts her and it's not satisfying to her. Whereas the next girl is like, oh yeah, like, bruise the insides. So it's different. Some girls like it rough, some girls don't like it rough. Some guys like it rough, some guys don't. Some guys don't know what they're working with and they can't work with it. It's different. I'm over here speaking like I've been through many dick sizes. No, that's not the
There's
case.
this kind of like the same thing for guys, kind of, where like but for us is like walls, right? Like I never knew what it meant. Like my bro told me one time, right?
Is this the
This
cute
was
one?
I was like
Is
I
this
think I was a freshman in college.
is this the cute brother?
It's a friend.
Oh,
Um
no, it's not.
my friend was in my school OCC, and he was like yo, like I just fucked some girls, bruh, some girl, and like I felt like a hot dog in the hallway. I was like, what? I was like, he was like, yeah, bro, she had no walls. I've never to that point I've never witnessed it,
And
right?
you know what? That doesn't necessarily mean that she's a hoe. That just means that that's how her insides are built.
I guess.
Cause there's no such thing as, oh, she's a hoe, she mad loose. Like there's no such thing. Cause
Yeah.
if a girl can
Not
have,
yet, because women push out babies.
my
So
point
facts.
exactly. So if they can give birth and that shit'll shrink back to how it's supposed to be, you mean to tell me your bro was in there playing brick brick? You ever play brick brick?
Yeah.
Brick
But
brick 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 brick.
like I didn't know what that
So
was till,
he was upset. He didn't.
but like I lived it after that, right? And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
This is what he was talking
It's
about.
like this shit never
Bitch ain't
ending.
got no walls. You was trying to graffiti her
Felt
walls
like
and she ain't had no walls.
felt like there was like I wasn't even there.
Hello, hello, hello. Anybody there? There. They hear somebody
Like,
help,
yo,
help me! I'm stuck in here.
like I need backup.
Playing Call of Duty in there.
Yo,
Take that down like a mission. Damn, that's
but
crazy though.
college is crazy, bro. Like there was this one girl. This happened in my the way my college dorms worked. There was like kind of like apartments, except there was the kitchen was shared by the entire floor.
I went to your.
You been to my school?
Hmm. You
I
don't
forgot
remember
about that.
when you was
So
coming
you
down for the
remember?
holidays?
Yeah,
And I
facts.
drove up there with your mom to bring you down. She had the white minivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like so you remember how the setup was. So like
Mhm.
it was like mini apartments, just no
Mhm.
kitchens in it.
It was like
And like
two bedrooms, and then everything was in the middle, like the common
nah,
areas.
mine was 4 bedrooms.
So like the bedrooms.
So it was like bedroom, my bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. It was a single, double double
Okay.
or triple double. Anyways, I go into my my dorm one day, right? and literally the door right next to mine, I see literally a line of niggas. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I see one of my roommates come out butt ass naked with his dick out. I'm like, hey, yo, like, what's going on? And then he's like, nah, bro, I got you. Like, if you want, you can have next. You feel me? This yo shit, bro. Like, da da da. I'm like, nah. What are you talking about? So like, I peek in, right,
What
and
the
niggas
fuck?
was running a train on some girl. I'm like, yo,
But wait. What? I have so
it
many
was
questions.
like,
I have so many questions. Was it a co-ed building?
yeah. So like the way it was set up, it was boy, girl, boy, girl.
Floors.
Nah, so it'd be on the same floor,
Uh
and
huh.
then from like dorm to dorm, it'd be boy, girl.
Oh, cause like I think some co-eds be like one floor girls, one floor guys.
Nah, it's just it was, yeah, we was all mixy,
That is.
but she wasn't even from our building. Anyways, the fact that that happened,
She went to a whole nother building to
I
get.
have no idea where she's at in life right now. But like,
She probably got an
she
OnlyFans,
probably she probably somebody's mother, bro.
or she got an OnlyFans, or both.
I
Maybe
don't know,
both.
man, but that shit is crazy to me.
That's wild.
And like, I I saw her again like a week after that, and
Could
like
could you look at her in the eyes?
yeah, bro. Like I talked to her and everything, and like I was like having this conversation with you. Had I not known what I know, I would have never guessed, and that is scary. I
It
would have
is,
never guessed.
bro.
But she sounded like so like,
Innocent.
yeah, and like
Meanwhile, she's getting dicked down by the whole fourth floor.
type shit.
Damn. That's college. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that
sure
is
she's.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure she was just building her empire. She's a good entrepreneur
I
right now.
mean, she enjoyed it. She said she did. She said she had fun. That's
Damn.
what she wanted to do.
Because they call her the MTA.
They called her the Eater. they
I don't even
they
want to
called
know.
her the Eater.
Like the dick eater.
I guess.
You know, there's a drink called the beef eater.
What?
Beef eater. Yeah,
What that mean?
it's a drink. That's the name of it. Like you know how you have Jägermeister.
But like, this is that supposed to mean something though? The
I
beef
hope now
eater.
that they probably
The
named that.
fuck?
That's probably her. That's probably her brand. Her rum. I don't know.
If that is her, shout out to you. You made it.
Beef eater. Yep. She
And there
named
you
it after
go.
her
The
college experience.
Eater. Nah, people there used to yell that shit.
At her?
Yeah, bro. She ain't care. Like she wore that shit like a badge.
Nah.
Like a badge.
Don't do that because my daughter is
What?
6 years away from college.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
Very fucking scary.
That's scary.
Fuck.
Um,
Got to drink. I got to drink to that.
farthest you've traveled for sex.
No. Michelle asked me that. Nope, never. I will never. I won't even go next door.
The fuck?
Nope.
How comfortable can you be?
You gotta come here.
Why?
Cause I'm the one giving you something.
But you got a kid.
So?
So you've what you mean so?
What do you mean?
So like let's say your mom and your daughter here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just gonna be
I mean, like outside the, like if it's Orlando and we're going somewhere like in Orlando, yeah. But I'm talking about like travel. I won't travel
nah.
for it.
I mean,
I won't travel for it.
I don't know if I
Like
could
if I'm
say
somewhere and it happens to happen, then that's different.
yeah.
But like I'm not gonna go specifically there.
So you never like drove 40 minutes for an appointment.
Well, 40 minutes is still within the city.
That's still a little travel though. That's what's the
I,
furthest you traveled.
from Queens to Queens. I don't know. From one side of Queens to the other side of Queens.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if this counts, but
I remember you. I remember your story.
I went to Virginia
Yep,
Beach weekend.
I remember. I was just
And
like,
I ain't really go for the pussy, but the pussy was guaranteed. Let's just put it that way. It was guaranteed,
it
and
was your reward.
but it was more than just the pussy.
But that was your
But
girlfriend.
nah, that wasn't my girlfriend.
Oh my god,
That was not my girlfriend.
bruh.
My friend went to school in Virginia,
Oh,
and Virginia Beach weekend is supposedly they get always lit. Da da da. I
oh
wanted to
yeah,
see
yeah,
what the
yeah.
hype was about.
Like spring break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so like I pulled up. I stayed in a hotel with 4 girls, bro. That shit was lit. I was the only dude.
Did they call you the eater?
Nah, I was definitely not eating.
Hmm.
Uh, definitely was not eating.
I'm full.
I wasn't starving, but I wasn't eating. You get what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But I guess you could say that's the furthest I traveled.
That is pretty far from New York.
Yeah, it was what is it,
That's
like a 5 hour bus ride?
a bus.
Yeah, I took the bus, bro.
Man.
How
And
old was
and
I? I
you
was
gotta
like
get to.
20, 21.
Yeah, sounds about right. Um. All right. So I did have a few things in mind as far as everything going on in the world today. Um. I spoke to Michelle about the whole Diddy thing. And we spoke about like abuse and stuff like that, and it's something that really ticks me. Like,
Yo, people that rich are so dangerous. Like you could really just pay off all your problems, and
it's scary.
that's scary as fuck.
It's scary.
Like if he want, he can make me disappear. No
Hmm.
questions asked.
You think he killed Kim Porter or had her killed, or
Maybe. I
or
mean,
let's just
like
say he? Do
he
you
be acting. I mean, he was acting like
do you think he had her die?
I don't know.
A complete
But I wouldn't put it past him.
a completely healthy woman just
That's what I could say. I wouldn't put it past him.
no. But what I did tell Michelle is the same
There's
thing.
something evil about him.
Something?
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of evil. There's a whole lot of evil. But this the
But
same
even
thing
like before all this shit came out, there was just a sense of it.
the same thing, and I told Michelle, I was like, my take on it is a person in the limelight for more than 3 decades that has never been locked up, that has never had any legal problems, that has never been to court. There's something fishy about it. Like there's something definitely fishy about it. And but I told Michelle, I was like, because my thing, what I told Michelle was that there's a difference between a civil case and a criminal case. And what was going on between him and Cassie was a civil case. So those are two completely different things. So Cassie planted the seed. And you see how remember, I don't know if you saw in the news where there was like, oh, the NYPD, there's an investigation out on him. Did you see that? Like the NYPD, something they tweeted out, or they said something that there's like an investigation open on him that has been open.
Yeah.
And then they came out and they said that someone spoke out of term, and that's not true. So like pretty much the NYPD retracted that information. You didn't see that?
I didn't see that, no.
So pretty much when that happened with the whole Cassie thing, NYPD, you know how NYPD has their own social media.
Yeah.
Somebody came out and was like, oh, somebody either tweeted or they put out on social media, and there was like how there was an open investigation on Diddy, or a very interesting investigation on Diddy, something like that. And then they came back out and they said that that person spoke out of term, and that wasn't meant to happen, that there is no investigation on Diddy. I think because of everything, obviously that's what I'm studying. I think that honestly there is an investigation, but because it is an open investigation and they are investigating, they don't want to raise concerns. They don't want to raise alert to Diddy. Like, you don't think he's smart enough? You don't think he knows when he's on the radar? I'm pretty sure he got a lot of people
I'm
telling him
pretty
shit.
sure he'd be covering his tracks already though.
My point exactly, but for the NYPD to say that they got something on him and then be like, no, that there's no investigation on him. Come on. I'm pretty sure somebody did speak out of turn, but they spoke prematurely, and by them doing that, they alerted him. So now he's going to be extra careful. But what I told Michelle about that is that there's a difference between a civil case and a criminal case. And a civil case is what Cassie had with him. Cassie's done. Cassie's like, I'm, I'm taking back my civil case with him. She got her money. She got paid out, but that doesn't stop the courts from going after him and saying, like, we're gonna take you to court and we're gonna subpoena Cassie to be to give her testimony. So if a court subpoenas somebody, you have to go, and you're on the oath. So even though he paid Cassie off, that doesn't stop um the government or whoever it is, because I'm pretty sure at this point it's a federal case, because it's
Isn't
not
there like there's like this shit that like a lot of famous people do, like they make you sign.
NDA.
Yes,
Yes.
a
So that's why
non-disclosure.
Cassie spoke up now, because her NDA is over,
Mm,
and a subpoena has nothing to do with an NDA. That's federal.
okay.
So like if a court subpoena, there's you can't lie under oath. You're being put up on the stand. You can't lie. Doesn't matter if you have an NDA or not. The only thing that cannot be spoken about is if it's an open investigation. Like if it's something that it's there's a whole bunch of tricks to it and stuff like that, legal issues. But if there's like an open case, like let's say you're being tried for something, um, and you have to do with a bigger case, there's certain things about that case that you can't legally speak about, and but you can tell the judge. Like you have to tell the judge. You just can't say it in open court. So the judge has the right to know, so that the judge can determine whether or not, where to go from there. So like let's say you're drastic measures, you're a CIA informant or whatever, you can't speak about certain things that you've told the CIA, because now your cover is going to be blown and people are going to know that you're a confidential informant. But you
Yeah,
can go and tell the judge certain things, so that the judge has that hidden knowledge, so that they have that insight on you. But anyways, that's that. I get all geeked out when I'm talking about my school shit. Um, but yeah, no. The reason I brought that up was because yesterday I was doing Uber, and so when I do Uber on the weekends, right, downtown pretty much gets gridlocked, so it gets shut down,
yeah,
and there's certain blocks that you can't go up with vehicles because they're for pedestrians only. So there was this one street that I was on. I think it was like Magnolia and Jefferson, and they have like the police barricades there. So I pull up there and I'm waiting for the person. I text them. I'm like, hey, this is as far as I can go. Meet me here. They was like, okay, bet, we're walking to you. They were like 3 blocks away. I'm waiting for them. I'll wait for somebody. I won't do that bullshit like wait the time and then cancel immediately. Like if I see you're walking to me, I'm not gonna be an asshole and fucking cancel.
yeah,
I hate doing that shit. I hate canceling on people. Only way I'll cancel on you is if you're not communicating with me. Like if I'm telling you, hey, I'm here, I can't make it to you, and you don't read the message, you don't answer, and I'm there just wasting time, wasting money, I'm gonna cancel on you and keep going. So as I'm there, I'm parked, right? I have my hazard lights, I'm waiting. Everybody's in their business. Like I see how clueless people are around them. There's this group of people, they're talking, group of friends, right in front of my car. They're talking. There's like 4 guys, 2 girls. They're all in a little huddle talking. Over here, there's 2 girls waiting to cross the street. 2 girls are over here waiting for their Uber. It's a whole bunch of people, but they're each like in the little groups, right? So I look over to like beyond that big group that was right in front of my headlights, and there's a guy, and he's like thin built. He's like maybe my height, like so, like 5'9", 5'10", and he's with his girl, and you can tell that they're arguing because she has her head down. She's like maybe 5'5", very petite. She has her head down, and he's like yelling at her, and she had like her head down, and she's like kind of like trying to like not pushing him, but she's like kind of like don't get too close to me, and he's like yelling at her. And then at one point he just gets pissed off, and they're like in a corner where it's like the whatever store was there, or whatever business was there, was like at a corner, and it's a glass. So he grabs the girl, like he kind of uppercuts her and grabs her by the neck. And I'm just looking at that. Like I'm waiting for my passengers and I see this unfold. It fucking irked me, bro. I was like, oh my God. And I'm like if he continues again, and here I am, I'm like, I know I have a daughter. I know I need to mind my business because you don't know what people carry. Florida's a carry state. And I go, I'm waiting, and he does it again. He puts his hand up like that, up like towards her neck chin area to the point where her head hits the glass that was behind her. I just couldn't fucking take it. Like I got out the car and I still have half my body in the car. So they're like towards my passenger side. So I have to yell over my car. And I open up the driver's side and I stand up and I was like, hey yo. I was like, why the fuck you hitting her? And then he turns back and then he's like, mind your fucking business. They both look drunk. He's like, mind your fucking business. I was like, you gonna make me mind my business? And at this point, I'm just like, Liz, what are you doing? Shut the fuck up. Get back inside the car. But when I did that, the big crowd that was in front of me, they all turned around and it was more dudes in that crowd. So that they looked around and he looked at them and then they kind of like started looking at me and they looked at her and then he just kept like going back to like doing what he was doing. And then the dudes, now at this point, the dudes in the crowd took over. They're like, dude, why are you being a pussy? Why are you hitting a girl? And then he's like, yo, y'all need to mind your business. And at this point, the girl walks away. She kind of like huddles off. She runs off. And then he kind of like starts. He's like, y'all didn't see when she hit me though? I was like, but you're a dude. And then it gets to my point where I'm like, okay, guy and girl. Yes, I feel like there's certain situations where if a girl puts her hand on a man, dude, walk away. Because you can't, the strength of a man is not the same as the strength of a female. Like if a girl hits you, she can hit you with her maximum strength, unless she's like a big girl and she's like, you know,
built for that.
yeah, built for that type of lifestyle that she
Yeah.
eats people for breakfast. I get that part, but no female's power will ever be enough to like knock a dude out with one punch unless she knows what she's doing, right? So, and I told the dude, I was like, if she hits you, walk away. Just walk away. You don't need to sit there. You don't need to stand there. Like, what are you like? Just what are you doing with your life? And then the girl, she looked terrified. She looked like she goes through this at home, and I'm like, if he's bold enough to do this shit out in the street in downtown, flooded downtown Orlando, imagine behind closed doors. And this is just a regular ass person. So going back to the Diddy thing, this powerful man that he probably thinks he's like, oh, this grandiose man. You really think that he's not gonna be like so many people are coming out saying stories now? And
Yeah, I feel like what we know is probably only the surface.
mm-hmm.
And I feel like every time some shit like what Cassidy did, like every time like one speaks up, like, it usually opens the gates, and then that's when the whole flood of women come through, opening up and saying like, "Oh yeah,
The whole Me
the
Too,
Me
that's why they
Too,
call it.
exactly, the whole Me Too movement."
But this is a smart man, like you said. He had probably signed NDAs with all these women, every single one of them. You don't think
Probably.
he has a two handfuls of lawyers in his pocket right now that are telling him what to do, what not to do? He hasn't spoken out about it. People are speaking for him. But what irks me is that all these people, because yeah, he has NDAs with all these women, but all the people, all the men around him, the young jock, the the Jeezy, the whatever Jeezy was his name, Yeezy, right?
Easy.
Not Yeezy like Kanye West.
Jeezy.
Jeezy
Yeah.
with a J. Jeezy, Young Jock, all these people coming out now talking about him. Like, where were you guys before? Like, now you guys want to be a part of the Me Too movement. You guys are a part of the problem if you don't speak up. But then at the same time, a lot of these people are from New York, where it's like, if it got nothing to do with me, like they pretty much look the other way. And then they also thinking about their careers. I'm pretty sure Diddy's the type of person that can smash your career with a finger.
Probably.
So it's like,
You think he got anything to do with Tupac?
I think he got a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Maybe not directly, but he was at the table.
That's one of the theories of
I think he was at the table
that Diddy paid niggas off to get the job done.
for both of
After
them. I think he's behind Biggie for sure.
Wait, nah, you think he killed Biggie? I don't think he killed Biggie. Biggie was making him money.
He's still making money off of Biggie though.
Yeah, but he would have made even more off of Biggie.
Yeah, but Biggie was getting to the point where he was gonna drop a whole album. Like Biggie was gonna go on his own, and Biggie
That
was
one I never heard. I've heard of the Tupac one. I don't
Biggie
know
was gonna.
about.
I mean, I never heard that theory, but I think he's behind it too because, like right now, yeah, Biggie had a whole album that he was about to drop before he died, and who did that all stay behind with? Who's still making music off him? Diddy was made dropping hits after hits with Biggie on him after he died. He made a whole album based on him. That whole every day I think
Yeah.
when you went away. Come on.
I mean, but yeah, and his wife was in there too. But he signed all of them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So
Famous
when you
people.
starting a family,
When am I starting a family?
mm-hmm. You're the
Uh,
closest I got to being a Thea grandma right now.
um, I want to buy a house first. I want to be situated in a house before planting the seed.
Smart, smart.
I gotta find the garden first.
The actual garden or like the garden for the house?
The garden for the house.
Okay, okay. I was about to say because I thought you had the garden.
Nah, yeah.
That's a good answer. What do
Let
you
me do
see
that
yourself starting a
first.
family though?
Yeah,
With the garden you have already? Is that a
I don't
yes?
know.
Oh, okay. I mean, don't look at me. You the gardener. You the one with the shovel. What the fuck you looking at me for?
That's the way he was looking back and forth, like oop, okay.
Because you got a green thumb. But yeah,
Nah,
no,
yeah. I
that's
just I don't know. I might go the traditional route, get married and shit first. Still
okay.
got some figuring out to do.
Do you believe in marriage?
I do, but I don't. So like,
Explain yourself.
I feel like marriage isn't necessary to love someone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I like if let's say if my girl wasn't interested in having a wedding and marriage and all that bullshit, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if she is, I'm also okay with that.
Okay.
Like
I
I'm
could see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. Like I don't need to have I would my priority is to have a
If it's
home.
real, it's real. You know when it's real. You know, like how many fucking divorces do we see?
A
Isn't
lot.
it like half? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's like 51%. So
Damn, you actually Googled this shit.
I think I saw some shit. I this post, bro.
It's okay.
There's information
You
out
was
there.
doing Google you was Googling. You was doing your research.
Word.
It's okay. It's okay.
But
But
real
I
love is
also
real
believe in that.
love. Yeah, real love is real love. You don't need to
I think
throw a ring on it.
I think that like me, my priority is having a home. Like if the home happens to be within a marriage, then okay. And by home I don't mean an actual house. I
Yeah,
mean like, you know,
a loving home where
exactly.
the heart
So if
is,
I find
where the peace is.
a person that I can coexist with and it's a home and
What's the closest you've gotten to that? So I'm by that I mean like with a partner where you was like, oh shit, like he might be the one.
with my ex,
Which one?
the only one that I have gotten that serious with.
Was this recent?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
You you
I
you
almost forgot.
you are thinking like I have like a whole
Nah,
bunch of
yeah, I
these.
almost forgot.
We were like 4 years together.
Yeah.
I didn't forget. No. No, we lived together. Um and we were there. Like he was the first person after um Giselle's father. Like he was the only man after Giselle's father that she saw as a father figure.
You still keep in touch?
No.
He never reaches out?
It ended very badly.
Mm,
Yeah, very.
we don't have to dip into your business because it's none of y'all business.
It's my business.
Word.
No, I mean like it's gotten to the point where um it was like unspeakable for like a good 6 months, and I'm already at the point where I'm past healing, and um I went through a really tough time. Like I was really hurt, and it was just like I'm past that. Like right now, I'm on that me mode.
Felt that.
Like I'm building myself. Like
Yeah.
2024. You know how people say, 2024, 2025 is gonna be different now. For me, 2024 is gonna be fucking different. Like I'm gonna be at the point where I'm gonna treat everybody as acquaintances in the sense of um I feel like I've been putting myself into many vulnerable positions, pause, many vulnerable friendships and relationships, and it's gotten to the point where I find myself giving too much of myself to the point where I have nothing left to give.
Yeah. At
So
some point, it's got to be fitty.
yeah. So going forward is going to be all that time, all that investment that I invest into other people, all that care, I'm going to invest in myself. Because if you think about it, all that energy that you invest into other people
That don't deserve it.
that don't deserve it, and you're just it's at
It's
that point
wasted time and
it's not
effort.
an investment. At
Yeah.
that point is waste time and wasted effort.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you're messing yourself up for the next person.
Yeah.
So going forward, all that investment, all that effort is going to be back to me. And then it's not selfish. I feel like every individual, every person has the right to invest in themselves. And it's okay to say, I come first. It's okay to say, I'm going to put myself first. Because it's not so much that you're putting yourself first and, fuck everybody else. It's just you're putting yourself first. That's it. So,
Sometimes it's better to be selfish.
yeah. So,
You
I
gotta
think
get
you can be
yourself right.
selfish without um, hurting others. You don't need to, um, you know, do anything unethically or unmoral.
Yeah. About getting yourself right. So
Excuse me.
nobody gonna go harder for you than you.
Exactly. So it's just pretty much that. Going into 2024, 2023 was just a big lesson for me. And it started back in 2022. So it was just one of those things. So 2024 is going to be different for me. I'm not going to be like an asshole, but just going forward, I'm going to just invest more in myself and when I say myself, I mean me and myself, like me and mine, meaning me and Giselle.
As you should.
hmm So, yeah.
Okay.
What's in 2024 for you?
2024. Uh it should be a big year for me.
Big in what sense?
As in um I feel like I'm in the perfect position right now to
Mentally?
really, yeah, to like and just really like grind it out. Like just grind it out work them extra hours where I need to,
Mm-hmm.
save up a whole bunch of money so I could finally buy my house.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get my house.
So
That's my
we're
biggest
looking
goal.
at
Not saying that
2025.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna get my house 2024, but I want to be ready to get my house 2025.
I think you should make it your 30th birthday purchase.
That would be fire.
I'm
That would
for
be
that.
fire.
I'm for that. I'm with it. I'm with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be dope.
Your 2025 birthday, which is gonna be your 30th birthday,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be your purchase. That's gonna be your gift to you, your house,
Yep.
and you gotta say it.
Nothing will make me happier. What? Speaking it to existence?
Yep. If you don't speak it into existence, like 2025, I'm gonna be that. Oh my god, my aunt, she fucking famous. You gonna be saying that?
But yeah, my aunt gonna be famous.
Yep.
1 of 9.
Yep. And my
Low
may
key, I want to start a podcast too. A basketball one though.
it may sound stupid though. Hold on to that thought. It may sound stupid though, but on the very, very, very deep side of my how should I say this? My intentions is that through my 1 of 9, we can all make it.
I mean, the best kind of people are always the people that not only do they make it, but they help everyone around them be successful too.
And the reason I named it 1 of 9, because I could have been just selfish and be like, I'm naming it something about me.
Yeah.
But the reason I named it 1 of 9 is with that deep down desire to have a more united family. Like a 1 of 9, like make it a brand, like the baller brand. Like make it a brand, like, because we've never been all under the same roof.
What do you mean? Who's all like all 9 siblings?
Exactly. The most
Will
that
that ever happen? Oh, my mom FaceTime me with what's your younger sister's name?
your youngest aunt, you mean?
Yeah.
Valerie?
Yeah. I had no idea who she was.
For real?
Yeah, like I was on FaceTime and I was
Y'all look
like,
alike.
who?
You and her. Her and Junior. Y'all the darkest ones of the family.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think I looked like her. But
Yeah.
like I had a feeling she was family because obviously she's sitting at the table
But
with my mom.
she has some resemblance. Yeah.
And I'm like, my mom is pointing the camera at her and she's like, "Oh, you remember her?" I'm like,
Nope.
"No."
Yeah,
The
I don't.
fuck?
You probably met her like once.
Yeah, maybe once.
Yeah, maybe.
And
That's a
if
hard
I
maybe.
remember correctly, if I did meet her, it was like when she was like 3 or 4,
Yeah, because you're like 11 years older than her.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
My grandpa got a chill.
Yeah.
Ya está bueno.
He got a big garden.
He got the biggest garden.
He got a whole lot of fruits in that garden. But yeah, my
damn, nigga,
biggest
don't stop planning.
Yeah, no,
You think there's some that like you don't know about?
I'm for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
you think there's some
I
he
think
just don't claim?
I think he left it at 9 because that's all he could count with his hands. Yeah. So
That would be crazy.
My
bro.
dad got 9 fingers. He's missing one finger because I think like back in like the 90s he used to work construction and he lost it with a chainsaw.
I remember.
Yeah. So the running joke is that he lost it fingering a woman, and so like it's a running joke. It's a very dirty joke that they do. Like usually the boys do it with my dad. They be like, "Dad, do you remember inside which woman you lost your finger in?" And then like he'll just look at it like he hates finger jokes. Like, and when we all get together, we all go like this to him, because it's like the index finger on his left hand. So we all go like this to him. We be like, "Yo, if you have any more kids, you're gonna have to start using your toes now." Yo, we go hard on him with the jokes. If I ever get him on this podcast, I'm gonna make him do this.
Nah.
Yeah, he don't like the finger jokes.
I've never joked on him. I don't know. I feel like
I think you're his favorite.
My relationship with him, he's always been like super
Loving.
loving. And
Yeah, he
like
calls it.
my mom says that she never got that from him.
I never got that from him. Giselle gets a lot of love from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
he
he
fucking
calls
love
you a
it.
weird name, right?
Um, yeah, he does.
It's some weird shit. Like booby.
Googie.
Really? That's
Googie. Yeah.
yeah. That's where did he get that from?
I think my dad started that shit. Bruh, every time I go to DR, there's like half my family still call me Googie. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot that's my nickname, nigga.
He'd be
The
like,
fuck?
Googie, come here. You'd be like,
Like, who the
oh, me?
fuck is Googie,
You mean
nigga?
me? But yeah, I think for sure he got like a lot of kids. Um,
I be wondering if my dad got more. Like, it feel good to like
your dad got a big
think
garden too.
that we know if he got four, and that's what I was gonna say. That
Wait, who's the fourth one?
me, me, nigga.
You?
We got so like I don't know if my dad was married before my mom, but he had three with
Oh,
the
so
same
they're
woman.
from the same.
Yeah, three from the same woman, and then
Oh,
my one with my mom.
okay, okay. I was like, one. No, that's what I meant. I'm like, because I know you're. I know Mark Anthony.
He's
I
the
know
second
Cynthia, and
youngest.
who's the other one?
Stephanie.
That's the one I don't see often.
Yeah, it's Cynthia, Stephanie,
I follow Cynthia,
Mark,
or we follow each other. I didn't want to sound like a creep, but we
and
follow
then
each
me.
other.
Yeah,
She's a great mom.
the greatest mom. Bruh, she was posting Makoa, my first nephew. Like
He's
him,
big.
yeah, bro. She was posting him like at his championship game. I'm so like I'm mad and sad at the same time that I can't attend his games, bro. Cause like I feel like that's something that I could have really bonded with him.
Yeah.
Sports. And like I think he gonna be good. Like his dad big as shit. His dad like six
He's like
four.
Samoan, right?
Yeah, big ass nigga. Like and if he get his dad's size and he like just grinds, he can make it easy.
Yeah. I mean, I see all her posts. Yeah, she's a very dedicated mom, and she's like her kids. Each I think her middle child is like the cheerleader for the boy.
Malia.
Yeah,
But yeah, like so like mostly Makoto, like cause when he was first born, I used to go over to her house all the
I
time. So
remember you
like
used to come to my
he's
house, and then I
and
would.
then yeah, and then drop me off over at her house.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause yeah, I was really close by.
yeah.
Um, so like he was like I was like a lot. I was in his life a lot, like as a baby. So like, but I wish I had the same thing for
That's how
the
I
younger two. Yeah, I'm a trash ass uncle, bro.
no,
I'm a trash ass uncle,
because I
bro.
don't
Those my only real nieces. I mean, niece and nephews.
like. Well, so I like, for example, the only I feel like that in the sense of Maciel and Junior's kid because they're the only ones that I know from baby. So
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I just wish that like I could be there, more, at least finance, like to be able to get them like at least a Christmas gift every time.
okay,
I
yeah,
wish that was the least I could do, but bro, like life is so hard, bro.
life is life and right now.
Yeah,
I feel you on that one. Shit, like I'm out here like I got 3 jobs. Like I didn't know I can have 3 jobs. I have 3 jobs, a daughter. Well, with Giselle, because she's like a fourth job. That's the whole fucking full time, overtime, double time job.
yep,
So 3 jobs, school, and Giselle. But what I was gonna tell you about my new job, dude, I get to sit on the visitors bench.
yeah.
Bro, the other day, fucking what's his name? The big Polish dude from the Nuggets, massive.
Nikola Jokic,
I yeah, yeah, Volkswagen. That dude,
Volkswagen.
yeah, Volkswagen. He's huge. And then
Yeah,
I got to meet. These are when I say meet, like literally, like rubbing elbows with them. DeAndre, um, what's his name? LaMelo. He's a little douchebag.
You met Lamelo?
Yeah, the Hornets. Um,
Didn't
uh,
I thought you liked Lamelo?
I do, but like after meeting him, I was like, ugh. Like he's just like he's the
You
type that
grew up famous. That's what you
I don't
get.
give a shit. But he's
That's what you get.
and then not even that because he fucking got injured in the second quarter. And he was taken out the game,
I remember that.
and they spanked. The Magic spanked. They have like well, I don't know now because I haven't been at work, but because again, I don't follow them. I don't follow sports unless I'm getting paid to follow them. So
I do that shit for free, man.
up until I think the second Wizards game because they had a back to back with the Wizards, they were 9 games straight. They beat the Celtics. They beat the Nuggets. Celtics are in first place. Nuggets are the defending champs.
Beat the Lakers.
Spanked the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
That's another massive dude. LeBron. I also got to see who else? Oh, Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, because he's on the
So you met
Nuggets.
all the Nuggets players?
Yeah, I was sitting on the bench with them.
That's tough.
DeAndre on the Rockets.
You should have told me. I would have tuned in to see if I saw you.
You could probably still go back and watch the highlights. You don't see my hair. But yeah, I love
so
that
dope,
job.
man.
I love that job.
I would be going to work so happy if I had that.
It's a good
So happy.
environment to work in. Like my supervisors are not. You don't feel like they're supervisors. Like they'll come and check on you. They'll be like, "So how you like if it's your first time working that position?" They'll be like, "So how you like this position? Do you see yourself working here more often?"
Yeah, don't forget to remind your boss.
I've been off because I took this whole week off. Because this is my last week of classes, and I wanted to do like, seal the week, the last days of classes. I wanted to finish strong. So I took this week off, but
I should just let the next nigga know.
all right, I got you. I'll show a titty for you.
Damn.
Yeah, I do that for you, nephew.
Appreciate that.
Do you have any? Who's your favorite auntie? Huh? I showed a titty for you.
Real one.
And it was yeah, I show my real titty. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying you a real one.
I'm a real one. Yeah. So you got any questions for me before we let it go?
Maybe the next podcast.
You gonna be here back? Oh shit!
Do a little part 3. That's really part 2.
Yeah. The other ones were like behind the scenes kind of.
Word.
But yeah, now so. Anyways, thank you for coming back a second time. He just came out of work, guys. He's in. Yeah. He doesn't dress in white tees. He's not a broke dude. Oh, one last question. How do you feel about the topic of? It is a very controversial. I think it's a controversial. About using the N-word.
Who?
You as an individual.
Me.
Yes. Using the N-word.
I feel no type of way about it.
It's a part of your vocabulary.
Yeah, if you're from New York, bro, like I be saying nigga without even noticing. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all do, bro. And I feel like even like the super light skinned, white looking niggas, like they say nigga all the time too, and nobody bats an eye. At least not in my school.
I feel like personally, we use it like saying bro
type shit.
Cause we grew up in New York.
As long as you're not saying it in a harmful way.
No,
I don't really care.
Like I feel like as long as you, first of all, I think it's the intention is what matters. I think the origin of the word and the way which it was created is very, very disrespectful, very demeaning and disgusting.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not gonna say I don't think. I know that that's not how the culture uses it.
Yeah. So yeah, me personally, like when a white boy like singing like a hip hop song and he say the nigga part by accident, like I'm not about to trip over that.
Yeah,
and I don't think anybody should trip over that.
Yeah.
But like when someone is trying to say it in like a demeaning way towards someone, like "oh, you fucking
Oh.
nigger,"
Oh.
like there, yeah, absolutely. Go
Yeah.
ahead, do what you got to do, bro. And
Do
I'm
what you gotta do. I'll hold them down.
exactly,
I'll hold them
yeah,
down for you.
exactly. So like there, that's the difference right there.
Yeah, I
Um,
just
but yeah, if you saying it like regular, the culture way,
in Spanish they be having more disrespectful words calling you Mama huevo allí que está, allí. And you
yeah,
don't take offense to that. You be like, you called me a dick sucker.
yeah.
Like Dominicans are harsh with their cariño words. Azaroso, ven acá.
You, I saw like a post about Dominicans that said, like a Dominican with that ass make your nickname like your biggest insecurity.
Yep, that was me. Growing up, I was so skinny. They would call
Yeah,
me flaca,
yeah.
flaca. And Mitch. Mitch's name is Mitch, and they call him Micho.
What that mean?
It don't mean nothing. It's just that, like, you named him. Why are you calling him something different? Like my mom calls him Micho, and his name is Mitchell, Mitchell. But he hates that name. He prefers people call him Mitch, but my mom calls him Micho.
I mean, how else do you say it in Spanish?
So why name him that?
Michel.
That's Michelle. So why name him that then?
I
Like
don't know.
me, my name is Lizette, and my mom spells my name with a S, with two S's. She says Elisette. And I'm like, so then why didn't you just write that on my birth certificate?
Mm-hmm. What did she say?
She's like, that's the name that they had in the book. She's like, she chose my name out of a book. It was just like, what do you want your child's name to be? And she's like, Wheel of Fortune shit. And it was like this one. I'm like,
Like,
wow,
ooh, I ain't never seen that one before.
that one, boom. And then my dad's nickname is
Exotic with it.
Severo.
What that mean? Like serious?
No, Cerveza, Severo,
Oh, I thought it was more like severe, like a
Severo,
serious nigga, cause he is a serious dude.
Severo. Did Christian ever tell you about the story that he busted his ass down the callejon?
Chris busted his ass.
My dad busted his ass.
Your dad busted his ass in
So
the
he had a
callejón.
bottle of Blue Label in one hand
Uh huh.
and a cup, one of those little plastic cups with some of the Blue Label in there. He fell and he didn't spill not a drop.
Real nigga. Real nigga.
If you ever,
Priorities.
if you ever see Christian, or if Christian ever come on the podcast, I'm gonna tell him, yo, Christian has the most drinking stories with my dad.
I feel like he the one that's closest with your dad.
Yeah, because Christian, yeah, I feel like yeah, and Christian was the one that used between him and damn, I don't even know. I'm gonna say because my dad used to beat all the asses. All the boys used to get ass whooping. So I don't know who got the worst ass whooping, if it was Junior or Christian. Because Christian told me one time he got bit, I think.
That was by his mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, my mom bit me too. Mike Tyson with it. Yeah. My
What?
shit was bleeding. I couldn't believe it, bruh.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe
Yeah.
you.
No, I'm dead
She's a
ass.
saint. No, I don't believe it. No,
I don't even remember what the fuck was going on that
because
I did
it
to
never
get her that
happened.
mad.
It never happened. You fucking lying. You don't lie on your
I'm
grandmother
dead
like that.
serious.
That woman has no
Bro,
desire to
I
ever.
actually went to Chris. I'm like, bruh, I didn't believe that my mom bit you, but bro, and I showed her my I showed her my ear. My shit was bleeding. I was like, she bit the shit out of me, bro.
That's the worst ass whooping you could ever talk
I
about.
was like, bro, like she
You
was
got,
tight at me, bro. I don't even remember what the fuck I
but she's
did to get
smaller
her
than
that
you. Did
mad.
you like bend down to get, like, you let her bite you?
I was like 12 or 13 at the time. I was like in
Oh,
like sixth grade,
you,
seventh grade.
yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't that much taller at that time.
But all right. So with that being the conclusion of our second episode together, um, officially second, but unofficially first or whatever. No, unofficially second, officially first because this one's going up um on Apple. I got my podcast on Apple.
You Apple official with
I'm
it?
Apple official with it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm telling you, it's
Yes,
only
sir.
going up from here. It's only going up from here. Um, big things in 2024. So, with that being said, thank you, Andrew, for joining me. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I can't say it enough. We have a true bond that will never be broken. Um, and just thank you for never calling me Thea because I hate that shit.
It made you feel old,
It made me feel old.
or
I
I
don't like
mean,
that shit.
low key. Even though you are my aunt, I feel like I don't. I feel like you're more like a sister to me, bro. Like a
Yeah,
big sister to me.
yeah, I feel that too.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't feel like I'm your aunt. It's weird. Yeah, don't ever call me Thea. I hate that shit. Sion Thea. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Tia.
Fuck out of here with that
Bendición.
bullshit. Yeah, no. My nigga, comprame un trago. Like, what you doing, nigga? Besando la mano. That fuck out of here with that shit. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I really love you. I really appreciate you. And I hope to see you next time. Guys, stay tuned for just more episodes to come. I'm gonna have more characters, and the reason I say characters is because we're all fucking characters. I'm gonna have more characters on more episodes to come. Thank you very much, One of Niners. I love you guys. Please stay tuned for all the next ones to drop. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.